Look at this shit. Elon Musk, on a private jet, decided he was going to live stream. I think this is Path of Exile 2. He's in flight and he's live streaming off of Starlink. And he's just getting relentlessly trolled in the chat. And he just continues to get more and more visibly frustrated. He's getting more and more frustrated. He keeps ignoring people in the chat. And then, yeah, he says, oh, I lost connection, and then he cuts the stream off. Okay, first of all, if you're streaming, you lose connection. You don't have time to say, I lost connection. You just lose connection. Whatever it was you were saying at that moment, it cuts out there. It, like, seems to be actually bothering him. Just like the thing with he hired that guy, or I don't know who he hired, but he hired somebody or a team of people to like boost his account, right? I was watching this and I kind of almost started to feel bad for him. Like he was like kind of looking sad, you know? But Elon, man, I just don't understand. How does a person get this rich and this famous and still get upset about shit like this, you know? Aside from Trump, right? Elon is probably the most criticized person on earth, aside from T-Rump. You would think that Elon would just not care at all at this point, you know? Like, I barely care at this point, and I get like 50 videos or 50 views on a good video, you know? And yeah, somebody eviscerates me in the comments, is like, yeah, you're wrong about this. I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But he's like upset about the fact that, you know, he like sucks at the video game and he's hiring people to make him look better on the video game. Like, what? That you're pissing away money. I mean, it's probably not that much, but still, you're Elon Musk. You are pretty much the richest person on earth at this point. You don't need to look good, you know? Like you literally don't. You got it made. Like there are homeless people that care less about how they look to other people. So that's the part of it that just frustrates me. And you know, it's low-key kind of sad because there are a lot of people that go through life with just like so little self-confidence. You know, they could be literally the richest person on earth and they still have to have external validation. There's a lot of people like that. It's sad. Like I was reading the other week or something about narcissists and narcissism because I do not understand narcissism at all. Like it just confused the hell out of me. Everybody's upset about narcissists because they're like, oh, narcissists fuck up everybody else's life, you know, like they're toxic to be around and shit. And to me, I'm thinking, okay, a narcissist is somebody who thinks they're the shit, you know, they think they're the smartest guy in the room, they think that they're like the greatest person to ever walk the earth. Whatever. So it confuses me as to like, why does that entail making everybody else suffer, you know? Like that's like, why do we consider narcissism to be like the making everybody else suffer thing? So I look into it, I do research on it. Apparently the narcissist doesn't actually believe that they're smart, right? Or that they're the greatest or the most competent person, you know? Like they don't actually believe it. And they can't change the belief, but they also like have no self-confidence. Like, so they have to be the smartest person in the room. So in order to do that, they need to do shit to try to get the external validation. That's the thing. When you actually have self-confidence, you don't need to prove anything to anybody else. It doesn't matter. You can be the smartest guy in the room. You don't need other people to know that. You don't need to do shit to try to prove that to people. And honestly, trying to do shit just to prove things to people it's a waste of energy. I've decided I believe I am the smartest person on earth. You can believe that you're the smartest person on earth, but yet you never have to prove that fact. Like it's just something you don't have to do that. If you feel the need to constantly prove things about yourself, prove things about your identity, you're basically stuck in a living hell, right? When it's like, you don't have to prove the point. Nobody has to prove the point. You don't have to prove that you're smart. You don't have to prove that you're competent. You literally just don't have to do it. And Elon, I guess it's kind of benign when all you're doing is paying a dude to play Path of Exile 2 for you. But it's the tip of an iceberg, right? The insecurity. It is, you are insecure, okay? If you pay money to have another person play on your account, and this goes out to a lot of my Osu people, not saying anybody does this, not calling out names, but if you were one of those people, like you're insecure, and that sucks. That's a shitty situation to be in. If you're the one doing this, do you not ever ask yourself why? Why am I spending money on something that is literally the most pointless thing ever? You know? It's bad enough if you're pissing away money buying skins and shit for your CSGO account. At least that's got some resale value. To spend money to like look like you're better than you are, you don't need to be good. You don't. You can live life perfectly fine without looking like you're good at a video game or competent in general or smart or whatever. You don't need that. It's crazy to me how someone like Elon Musk has not figured this out yet. You are the richest man in the country. How have you not figured out that you don't need to look like you're good at a video game? Freaking crazy.
Hit that follow button, bitch.